News time is 8 minutes after 8 o'clock on this Thursday. Top of the morning from the newsroom of Regional Radio and DeWittDailyNews.com. I'm Seth Lawrence with this expanded 8 o'clock newscast, streaming to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Warner Hospital and Health Services has been upgrading its facility for the better part of the last 3 years, and the final leg of those upgrades is in the works. On the WHOW Morning Show Wednesday, CEO Paul Skowron told Regional Radio they are watching the west side entrance take shape as the weather this fall has allowed for a good amount of progress on that project.
So here we are. We were able to start on time with the construction of the west side entrance that will be the new entrance for the specialty clinic. That will allow folks to no longer need to walk into the front door, walk down the stairs, take the elevator upstairs, and walk to the hospital. The patients and the physicians will have their own parking lot and the electric charging stations for those that need that. But the primary issue is they'll have about 50 feet to walk from their car to the doctor's office, and that will be so convenient. And there will be an overhang to protect from the weather. There will be the ramp for the wheelchairs and so forth. And so the forms to pour the concrete are being worked on right now, and we are on schedule to have the concrete poured before Thanksgiving. That's very important because the next thing after the concrete is the steel foundation for the exterior and for the cover and so forth, and the signs, and to protect the public from the weather. The interior work has already begun, and it continues in stages. It will be done well before it's ready to open. So it just, at this point, the old wall had been taken down, the new entrance is built, and the real key is having the weather continue to cooperate so that we can finish the exterior on time. Because, once you get, like any building, once you get the exterior done, you can make it through the winter and do the interior work as needed. But the only way to stay on schedule is for the weather to continue to cooperate. Let us get that concrete and steel done before it really gets bad weather.
In addition to the west side entrance, the hospital finished an extensive remodel of its emergency room entrance. Now they're in the midst of their latest electronic medical records update. Skowron explains the final leg of the facility improvement is going to be a minor update of its second floor.
So the last area to be renovated within the hospital is the medical surgical unit on the second floor. If you're across the street at Walgreens, it looks like it's our first floor, but if you come around from the north side, you can see that entrance is truly below, and that's our first floor. So on the second floor, if you're an inpatient or if you're having surgery, and in fact that is where the specialty clinic is, the medical surgical nurse station is the last original station from when the hospital was built in 1959. And so it is due for an upgrade. So it will become so much more efficient for both the physicians and the clinical staff if we can renovate that, so that the flow of patients will be easier, communication with the surgical area, but also the newest technology, to the placement of computers and so forth, so that the staff has privacy when they're using computers. Because we do have a new electronic health record system that's being worked on, that started, the software was delivered on October 1, and it will go live next November 2025. So we can think about the design of that new medical surgical nurse station, looking in advance to how to best utilize that new electronic health record system.
Skowron indicates updating workspaces for its nursing staff is going to go a long way in employee retention. While he credits the nurses who have been with them for many years, they have nurses who have worked in larger systems who know the equipment they use every day can be much better, and he hopes to improve that. Christmas festivities are right around the corner in Clinton. Janice Peterson is the executive director of the Clinton Chamber of of Commerce and notes the Clinton Christmas Parade comes up Saturday, December 7th in Clinton. The deadline to participate is this Friday. The theme for this year's parade is a cinematic Christmas.
We are hitting headstrong into the Christmas parade. Christmas parade is December 7th, 2 o'clock. Same time, same place. Everything's all the same as what it has been in the past. The registration form is on our website, clintonilchamber.com. Go under news and events. You'll see Christmas parade. Click on it. All your information is right there. We've probably got about a handful already so far. They're coming in. Yeah, we had a couple yesterday. So
cool.
So they're coming in. We're getting the word out when it is. I am looking for nominations for Grand Marshal. That form, again, is on our website. We do not have any recommendations yet. So I'd like to have everything turned in hopefully by the 15th, which I realize is coming up. We can push it a little bit, obviously, but it just that way. The sooner we get everything in, the sooner we can start getting our route planned out and getting who's place, what float is going to go where. Our theme this year is Cinematic Christmas. We encouraged our entrees to do a float or their entry just as what their favorite Christmas movie is.
Peterson notes it's very simple to have a float in the parade. Fill out the registration form and let the Chamber know who you are and what your plan is. And the Chamber is still looking for a Grand Marshal. She asked nominees to be community-oriented, and you can make that nomination for the role at the Chamber website, clintonilchamber.com. The Illinois Secretary of State's office has upgraded its Clinton DMV to a one-stop shop design, improving the customer experience through reduced wait times and increased efficiency. The renovation also includes updated signage to create more logical flow and help customers know where to go, Secretary of State Alexi Janulius announced this week. As a part of the Secretary of State's ongoing modernization efforts, the new DMV experience will save customers considerable time and several stops by offering both vehicle and driver services at a single service counter. Driver services and vehicle service employees at one-stop shop DMVs are now cross-trained to provide both sets of services. At a single service counter, customers will be able to apply for a real ID or a new driver's license or a state ID card, renew a driver's license, a state ID, or a temporary visitor's driver's license, register or renew their vehicle registration and obtain vehicle stickers, order a new license plate, and join the Illinois Organ and Tissue Donor Registry. The Clinton DMV at 1255 State Route 54 East is among the initial facilities in central Illinois to undergo the one-stop shop transformation and is now reopened following extensive renovations to allow customers to access services at one single station. In the age of the internet, young people are often faced with situations that may not always be safe online. Nat Dorgan is the assistant principal of Warrensburg-Latham Elementary School and explains online safety with students is a big part of his role.
So one of the things that I've felt strongly about has been integrating technology into our classrooms. So over the past probably 10 years, I've been working on different things in my classroom, going to conferences, whatnot. And the more we see our kids moving online, the more challenges we're starting to receive with kids making safe choices, but also understanding just how to interact online with other people and how to figure out what can I trust when I'm online. So in my third grade classroom, I had used a little bit of a program called Be Internet Awesome. It is put out by Google. It is available both to parents, teachers, and you can use it in a variety of ways. So this year, now that I am in this position, I wanted to start this initiative with our fifth graders because they're really those ones, they're getting to that age where they're going to want to start having their Facebooks and they're going to be online a lot. They break this program into 5 different sections: be internet smart, be internet alert, be strong, be kind, be brave. And there are different units that go with each key part of the program. So I have just gotten to the end of Unit 1 with our fifth graders, and it's been fun.
Although Dorgan has limited time with students each day to work on internet safety, his goal is to spread awareness. He wants to teach kids to think twice when coming across something that may be unsafe. The holidays are right around the corner, and the stress of the season is often overwhelming for some. Keeping the holidays filled with joy and not stress can be difficult, but there are steps one can take to mitigate feelings of anxiety brought on by the pressures of putting on another perfect holiday season. Ed Lacheda is the mental health specialist with Shelby County Community Services and recognizes the list of to-dos grows and financial strains appear during winter months, but there are simple, conscious paths to take to enjoy the moment and bring down that stress.
Campgrounds are closed for the season.
And I think what's important there is simple, practical, but also conscious. We need to do this deliberately. Very first one, and you've heard it from me before lots of times, acknowledging our feelings.
Planning ahead and making a schedule not only will give a physical layout of what to do, but can also ease the mind and lessen confusion. Get news anytime at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Hey there, it's Ramey Miller, personal and business coach, and also owner of Run Deep Coaching and a Taylorville native.